All right.
Random.
So hot.
Ah, I've missed this.
Yeah.
Random.
Salad, did you get a haircut?
Why, thanks for noticing.
It's kind of, sort of. I had it a while ago. Random.
So,
You want to do me one little favor? Just turn down your mic sense just a tad, okay?
What are you
Just
talking
a
about?
hair. Your mic
what are
sensitivity.
you talking about? I can't.
You can't?
Am I too loud?
Oh. Well, when you were running around and stuff, we could just hear everything. It's better
Well,
now,
I
though.
It wasn't too bad on my end.
I had my gain turned up
Oh,
because
okay.
I was trying to yell at Angie to do something.
All right. You're good now, though.
What?
Using my voice of God.
What were you yelling at me to do something?
Gotta sound more godly. If that makes sense.
No, we'll just have Cody speak for that.
Hello. My name is Hagnar Rell. Dwarven blacksmith by trade. Fighter for life.
Lover in the nighttime.
Part-time? No, wait. Full-time lover.
Bruce. Hi, Bruce.
Hi,
That's
bro.
the streams up.
Streaming already?
Chan.
Yeah.
Who's
That was
streaming?
fast. I didn't get your
Stream
notification.
streaming. I didn't get one yet either.
Wait, how do you get those icons?
It's his icons.
No, you say /horde or /alliance in any chat and you get it.
For the Horde.
God.
No.
well.
Alliance!
I don't really play.
Yeah.
Alliance for life. I haven't played either, but
Wait, yeah. Oh yeah, I bought something. Ah.
So who's streaming right now?
Yes, I am.
Just Cody.
You're not going to stream Gurgur?
I can't do anything.
She's got to wait like another month until I can
there you go.
get my.
I literally can't. I haven't played any games for like 2 months. I literally just uninstalled all my games from Steam yesterday. I have not a single game
Yeah.
installed. If I open up Minecraft, it's literally 1 frame per second. I deleted
tried it.
OBS from my computer.
Nice.
What's wrong with your
Random.
computer?
What?
What
Uh,
happened to your computer?
It's just getting worse and worse. And I've run out of room on it, so I'm gonna eventually, weekend after Cody's and my anniversary weekend, my mom's gonna wipe my computer, take everything off of it into my backup, and wipe it.
She gonna use baby wipes? I heard Lysol's pretty good. Yes.
Gotta
And
use the
then,
flushable kind.
Oh,
You gotta use
ew.
But yeah, so she's gonna wipe the
It looks so
laptop, and then we're
stupid.
gonna go to IKEA and get the desk. So that way, whenever Cody comes up next, we're gonna build the computer.
Well, I would propose something, but I don't know how we would do that.
Your mic
What?
is very robotic.
Well, my mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're robot-y right now.
Shit. Hold on.
You're staticky more than robot.
Yeah, she upgraded the operating system and has had trouble ever since. El Capitan.
It was bad before that, then.
But it was
so
worse.
It,
Guys, I also apologize in advance. I have some kind of congestion going on, so you'll be hearing me blow my nose throughout the entire stream.
him and sick Bruce.
We made out.
Hello.
Welcome back,
That's-
Salad.
Still robot-y or better?
Better.
Alright. That's a sweet nose trumpet you got there, Random.
What?
That's a sweet nose trumpet you got there. What I would propose...
I'm gonna start calling you Flute Nose.
I don't know how we would work this out
Let's call him
because
Robert.
I'm not going to be needing this computer anymore of mine. So if you want it, you can have
If
it.
there's certain parts in it that are better than what Cody's giving me,
Well, what are you giving her, Cody?
GTX 660, AMD 8320. It's an 8-core processor, a crappy Gigabyte motherboard because I don't like Gigabyte, and 24 gigabytes of RAM, as well as a 500-watt power supply.
What do I have again? I have a 750 Ti.
That's better than mine.
I have a. I think my motherboard might be better.
Probably.
My motherboard.
The processor, I don't know, but I have less RAM than you.
Does your motherboard take DDR3 RAM?
Yes.
Then she'll be fine.
Yeah. If you want
getting
it.
rid of the case too?
Yeah, you can have the case. I'm getting rid of the whole thing because I'm going to basic this summer, and then I'll be in university, and I won't have time or room for this computer. And by the time I'll be able to get back to it, it's going to be horribly out of date, and I'll have loads of cash, so I'll just build a new one then.
There you go.
Awesome.
If you want it.
Yeah, actually, that solves a lot of the trouble that I had, is that I needed to get her operating system.
Yeah.
And trying to find an operating system that wasn't, super expensive now is going to be difficult.
Well, my mom was going to see if she can get a discount, seeing as her job, and I actually looked online and I found 10 Pro for actually kind of cheap.
How much?
The regular one was 25, but Pro was like less than 50, I want to say, or 50.
That's not bad.
Right? Yeah, but that wasn't through Windows itself, so she's like, I'd rather get it through Windows.
The one thing I can't give you, the one thing I cannot give you are my hard drives. I'm keeping those. But,
that's fine.
Everything else,
What's on him?
A lot of stuff.
I can't watch
All the hentai.
So I can't watch your porn?
Wait.
All the IO.
So if you're keeping the hard drives, that means you'll be keeping the OS as well, won't it?
Yes.
Yeah, but I can. Wait. Oh wait. No, you're streaming. I can't say that. Never mind. No, we're gonna do it the total legal way. Don't worry about it, Microsoft.
All right. We
got it.
We will talk about this afterward. Okay.
Yes.
Oh great! There's a takedown of this. I just received a DMCA, even though I'm not even streaming. I don't know how this is possible.
You just see a red dot pointing at my forehead.
Hey, Solid, I don't know what your diet consists of, but you might want to cut back on the grease. You have like 10 zits that just appeared on your forehead, and you're really angry.
Well, I thought you were going to say like the lead joke. Like, cut back on your copper intake. Oh, man.
Mm.
Yeah, no, that comes afterward. When you try to cure it all, you take the lead.
Very nice, very nice.
But yeah, like, I was thinking about what I was going to do with this computer, and considering that every one of my friends pretty much has a way better computer than mine, so I was just like, well, I can try to sell it, but I'd much rather give it to someone that needs it.
Ben.
That would be definitely awesome. We can get on Skype later and discuss.
Figure out how you can get this fine machine.
Yeah.
I'll happily
Because
pay
I
shipping.
actually.
Yeah, I was about to say,
cannot
like,
leave
I
the
could pay
country.
shipping for you.
Yeah, I actually can legally not leave the country right now.
We will meet you at the border.
Actually, Cody, I was just telling Random that I was going to talk to you, saying next summer we should either take a trip to Canada or take a trip to California.
I was
Or go
actually
to Europe.
thinking about.
Hey!
Yeah, Europe's a little far. Maybe the summer after.
That's fine.
Solid.
Just around the corner.
You were thinking about.
Yes. I was thinking about what? Oh, never mind. I was thinking about what we could do is the closest person I can meet up with at the border would be Shimmy.
Yes.
Yes.
And what I could do, because if Cody's busy, is if Shimmy wants to meet me at the border, I can hand over the computer and all the goods and say goodbye, because I'm going to be gone for quite a while. And she can hand the computer to Cody, who lives in the same state.
I live in
believe-
Pennsylvania. She lives in Michigan.
Never mind.
Otherwise, I probably would have met Shimmy by now already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Solid, here it is. It's a dead drop because you can't actually meet her in person. It'll be a dead drop, and you'd be like, here's where it at. Send her a Snapchat, and then she has to send back like a secret
No,
code.
no,
Like,
no. Here's
yeah,
what's
I
gonna
got you.
happen. It's gonna be like a drug trade. She's gonna show up in like a horse mask.
I was about
Yep.
to say,
Yes,
the horse-
exactly.
And I'll show up in
Exactly.
like a briefcase.
In
She'll show
a nice button-down suit.
Yeah, she'll show up
briefcase
in
suit.
like a rat with like 2 random guards.
Bruce says that we have to go to SoCal because they have Disneyland.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, we'd visit Random, we'd visit Wolf, we'd visit.
Wolf
Bruce,
is moving
go to-
north.
I know, but still.
Wolf who?
One of our friends. I don't know what of all mine you've seen, but he's,
Maybe he can
in
take
a
a
few of
trip
my
down,
stuff.
though, to Disneyland with us, and we'd have this whole group.
he could. It honestly might
Either
be
that or
cheaper
meet
just to
him
go
in
to
the middle.
Canada.
What?
It is a lot cheaper.
I mean,
considering the
I'd have
economy.
to get a passport and all, which is I know like a
I'd have to get
few
one, too.
hundred, but
Because last time I went to Canada, I only needed my birth certificate.
Nope. Now you need it.
Yeah, now I need it.
Passport.
and then
Well, after
we'd be able to
doing
meet
8
Solid, we'd be able to meet Anza, we'd be able to
Right,
meet
that's what I was
Tess.
thinking. I get to just visit Quebec again, because I love Quebec.
It would depend when you'd come visit if you wanted to meet Salad.
When the time is right for you, my love.
Oh.
Well, that's a very short window.
We talking another dead drop or what?
Solid
Talking
would be the
about-
dead drop.
Mm,
He'd be already
that
be
drop
dead. Yeah,
Drop.
he's drop dead. Gorgeous.
Oh.
So how is buddy?
I'm okay.
Everybody.
How'd they been? I feel like we haven't done this in almost a month.
It
It's
has been
been
a
a
month,
month.
and it has been my fault. I am sorry.
Well,
Finals
last
and
week
then
was my issue.
No, it wasn't your fault because the past 2 weeks I was gone. I just could not have participated. So
well, yeah, but we could
Feel
have
better,
we
Bruce.
could have played. Yeah, I hope you feel better, dude.
yeah, you could have.
By the way, Bruce is awesome to play with in person. We played a one-shot D&D with my mom. It was a lot of fun. He was Miali for our one-shot, and it was a lot of fun. And we didn't like get to actually fight anything, but it was more of just it was nice to like play in person. It was very fun. It was a lot of fun.
I'm jealous. Did you film it?
Playing in
No, I
person
did not.
is
No.
just-
This whole trip here. Let's ask everybody else before I talk about my trip.
Okay.
Solid. How have you been?
tired and busy.
I
Very,
have a
very
feeling.
busy and very, very tired.
Busy, tired.
Well, what is new? I'm officially part of the armed forces now.
Congratulations.
Meaning I can't leave the country. I got basic this summer. I got a cool certificate saying I swear allegiance to the Queen. Yada yada yada.
Very nice.
Other than that, I follow. It's kind of weird because I follow a new set of laws, and I have a whole new.
Tell us about.
Oh, the laws. Well, for instance, before being enrolled, if I got caught drinking and driving, they'd take my license because I'm still technically a minor.
Yep.
My province, as well as with my license right now, it's zero tolerance. But
Uh-huh.
now, if I get caught, I can actually go to jail and I can lose my job / position in the armed forces.
Mm.
So it's very, very serious.
Yes.
Can't do any drugs. It's even more enforced even more.
You're gonna have to back down on the steroids,
Darn.
little boy.
I know. Hey.
I can get tested any day, any time of the year. They can just show up at my house and be like, "Hey, this and this cup," and
Bend
All day,
over.
every day.
yeah, they can do all that. Other than that, what is that? I can't go to a public hospital anymore for regular shit.
Really?
Oh, that's interesting.
I have a whole Canadian Armed Forces. We have our own doctors and dentists and all that.
That's awesome.
So when we have a health issue, they want us to go to them, not a civilian hospital. The only time I can go to a civilian hospital if it's really like an emergency, and
Yeah.
even when I go there, I need to notify my commanding
CO.
officer
Yeah.
where I'm gonna. and why. So yeah, so that's new. Other than that, just finishing high school. Yeah,
Nice.
that's about it.
My
Jeez.
boy Solid. It's gonna be a soldier.
Yeah, that's why I'm
It's gonna-
handing off my computers. I just won't have time for the next 5-6 years.
He's just gonna be a man.
You gonna hold on to that mic too, or?
Yeah,
I'm actually probably.
because all I have is this.
I'd love to, but it would. The right thing would be to give it back to Chad, who's the one
Yeah.
that bought it for me.
Ah.
Okay.
Yes.
And then Chad. Can
I'm
do
just
whatever
gonna
he
have
wants.
to rub up against Chad and just kind of like.
You better not be
Thanks,
rubbing up against anyone.
I'd say good luck.
I forgot
rubbing
who
up
said it,
against Chad.
but when
Cody,
Chad
you
sent
have no
me
room
a game,
to
somebody
talk.
was like, "He likes you," and I'm like, "Okay."
Oh well, good luck with that, because Chad's part of the asexual club. So have fun.
I know.
Hey.
Like shit.
Anyhow.
Yes. Like Shimmy.
Yeah, but even more hardcore than Shimmy, because Shimmy had that one period where she was a little
She's still.
on the fringe.
Kurt-
She's still, but she was on the fringe for a while.
Kearney,
Uh,
how have
yeah.
you been? My lovely fine
oh,
friend.
Sick haircut, friend.
Thumbs up.
Dude, I love it. Here, show us your haircut.
I didn't get a haircut. It's just
Show us your
Oh,
beautiful
it's
golden
longer.
locks.
Mm.
It's just
Nope.
it's longer now. Like it's,
Show us
it's
that
way
sexy,
too,
Do a
way
hair
too long.
flip.
I haven't been
Do
to a
the hair
hairdresser
flip.
in a long time.
Well, then come to New York, and I'll hook you up.
Okay, so you're right.
Yeah, I'll
You're
go
right
to
over.
New York. I'll get a haircut, right? And I'll get the line put in, right?
New York to get a haircut and back. Yeah.
I'll slit your throat like Sweeney Todd before I give you an extra part.
Ah, sweet. We're
That's
having
why
meat
she's
pies
not
for
a
dinner.
barber.
I'm okay.
Why not?
I'm okay.
So you don't
Yeah,
trust
what-
barbers anymore.
What have you been up to, Kearney?
I. Oh,
Kearney, we're
Sorry.
finishing up.
Cody.
We're finishing up with
Kearney.
Kearney.
I thought he was done. I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. Just-
Go on, Kearney. What have you been up to?
Oh. You okay? It's my time now, not your time. Okay.
You know what? I can
Um,
leave if you'd like. I'll back out. It's fine.
Okay.
The show is yours.
Yes, the floor is yours.
Oh, I'll be right back. I gotta change shirts.
Put on a
Do-
flannel.
Am I that
Do it,
hot?
do it in front of
Sorry.
camera.
None of
I
that.
changed shirts.
But yeah, Kearney, what's up?
I've been traveling a little around in my own country, not out of the country, but yeah,
Very cool.
back and
very cool.
forth, speak to my family and stuff. And I've just been home playing games.
Very nice. Very nice.
Did you see any cool sights? Take any pictures?
Yeah.
Meet
Maybe,
anybody
but-
new?
No, sadly not. Not this time.
Oh.
Well, there was this sheep one night.
Oh.
Wait, you weren't supposed to say that? No, I told you
Kearney,
then. Don't you know-
Kearney, it's okay. If you're a furry, we accept you for who you are.
Who's a furry now?
There's the flannel.
That's all I come
There's the flannel. Yeah.
back.
All right, Cody. Now it's your turn.
No, I'll let Angie go first.
Ooh. Angie, how have you been?
Well, I'm going through a gaming withdrawal.
Oh.
I don't own a bed or a desk at all. I've been just basically just locked away in the guest room binge watching Friends and going to work
Oh, not friends.
And playing
sorry.
her DS.
and playing my DS. And
So
that's
not
about
all game.
it. So
I've been playing.
that's
a little
me.
Very cool. Very cool. Now, Cody, it's your turn.
Okay. I've just really been busy with work. That's the biggest thing for me. Working from like 9 in the morning until 6 or 7, so like my whole day is gone. Been trying to stream more, as I'm sure some of you have noticed. Been doing some games here and there.
Nope.
No? Well, that's because you don't follow me, Kearney. That's why.
I do.
He
you?
befriended
I
a
don't.
famous
Because he gives
YouTuber.
Oh yeah, I did befriend some YouTubers of higher stature than myself, and they've helped me get a lot of like neat games.
Name drop.
I mean, I can name drop.
Name drop. You
Uh,
have to name drop.
Awesome Matt G, Skid
No
Dog,
way.
I know him.
I know. Okay, sorry.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Okay. So also Matt G, Skid Dog, Onzariel, Lucid Burrito, Hasty Death Shot, and I don't know how to pronounce his name because he's from the Netherlands, but we call him G.
Very cool.
I want to know the first one.
G-Man, G-Boy,
Yeah.
G-Dog.
Just G.
It's your boy.
G-Boy?
Hey!
Hey!
Boy.
G-Boy.
But yeah, just been, hanging out, playing games with them. I was streaming Smite and then Binding of Isaac with Anza before I hopped in here. So.
Oh, so that's what you went off and did.
Yeah, he was trying to get me to get Moonlight to work, which allows me to connect to his PC to play local co-op games over the internet.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
I should probably put this rubbing alcohol away. Anyhow.
Yeah, instead of sniffing it and drinking it, don't
You don't
drive.
want to be caught drinking it either.
Yeah.
But all right, it's all you, Random, all you.
I had this past week has been pretty crazy. So let's start off. Oh no, these past month basically. First week that I couldn't play. Finals week, very fun. I got some good grades though. The week after that was my rest week, not doing anything, and then Solid couldn't play, Angie couldn't play, so we decided to not play. And then last week, on Friday, I drove to my parents' house. The next morning, my stepdad, who currently has stage 5 colon cancer, thanks to the Dream Foundation, was able to do like a whole San Diego and Anaheim trip, which we'll kind of describe.
Nice.
Started off with a balloon ride over Sacramento. It's awesome. Got to hang out with him. He's always wanted to do a balloon ride, and that was a lot of fun. And then we drove down to Anaheim on Sunday, did a rest day on Monday, then went to Disneyland on Tuesday. That's always fun. We woke up bright and early to get opening. Bruce was there. We hung out with
Waiting.
Bruce. We did Hyperspace Mountain, Indiana Jones.
Making out.
What?
Making out.
Making out.
We did that in the line. In
That's
between,
why
in
it was
between the
sick.
ride.
You
gotta pass the time
gotta,
somehow.
you gotta pass the time somehow.
Yeah, or you do the heads up game, but and
What
then
head are you talking about?
which one? Both, all of them.
Okay.
And yeah, that was it. It was a lot of fun doing Disneyland. We were there from like 8 to 2 o'clock. Did Matterhorn, Hyperspace Mountain, Indiana Jones, Splash Mountain, Devil's Run. We saw over the little fence that they're doing into Star Wars Land. It's all dirt right now, so it's not going to be around till next year. Star Wars Land is going to be so much fun. It's going to be so cool.
If only I
then-
could ever go to Disneyland or Disney World.
Do it. Just save up. Just do it.
Do it!
Bruce
I was
could-
supposed to go for my senior trip, but I hate my seniors
Yeah.
class, and I didn't have the money to go.
If you
So I
have
didn't do
Bruce go with you, I don't know if we'll have his season tickets next year, but he can give you some like awesome, like here's a cool fact, and he's a really cool tour guide, and he's just an awesome guy to hang out with.
One of my
Yeah,
friends has a friend that's working there. I also have a friend who worked there. I don't know if she still does. Actually, I have 2 friends that work there. Too.
Very cool. Yep. And then after a day in Disneyland, I got a cool little Avengers pin, because I have a pin collection.
I did not know that.
I am addicted. And then what did we do? Oh, we drove down to San Diego and did basically the rest of the week in San Diego, which was awesome weather. It was like 70 degrees, 72 degrees, 70 high of 75, with an awesome ocean breeze, and it was literally like 100 feet from our front door to the beach. And it was a lot of fun, and that was all thanks to the Dream Foundation, which is basically like Make-A-Wish Foundation, but for adults with cancer. And they're a really cool foundation. If you guys want to find out their information, I'll go ahead and post a link in the chat right now. But
Yes, plug.
the dreamfoundation.org is an amazing foundation that helped my dad achieve his dreams of always wanting to live in San Diego, and it was a lot of fun. I got to spend a lot of time with them. But yeah, so I may in the possible future have to slow down on D&D for quite a while, as his situation gets worse. But it'll be, we'll pass that
Understandable.
bridge when we get there. But yeah, that was my week and my past thing. I just drove 10 hours from San Diego back home yesterday. Got home around 10 o'clock, passed out, woke up about an hour and a half ago. And I woke up with this awesome congestion. So yay. That was my...
Everyone's been
See,
congested.
that's why you don't make out with people who are sick.
I'm sorry, Bruce has an awesome mustache. You just have to make out with it.
That's right. Angie knows the feeling. She just could not stop when I had pneumonia.
So Curdy!
So Curdy, how
kissing
you
people.
Yeah.
How you doing, my friend? You and
Being
I are
single.
part of
Hey, I
the
never
not
got
kissing.
pneumonia.
Me and Curdy being a part of the not kissing dudes club, you know. How you doing, Curdy? My good friend.
Well, never mind. I was gonna say, for the record, I'm part of that club too, but that happened against my will.
Fun class.
Fergie?
Hey,
Whoa,
Curdy, I'm part
let's
of
not
the-
talk about that, please.
I'm
That'd be
sorry.
great.
Sunbro
Angie,
group.
Fergie?
Oh, right. You liked it.
I did not. It was disgusting.
Yo.
Yo.
So I don't have my sunglasses, but
My shades are in the car. Sorry.
We here,
My
to play
good ones are in the car, but
we here to play some D&D. What's up?
Yo.
What's up, yo?
Yo.
I got my
Go.
digital.
Gonna do this shit.
Yo, so.
Gonna do this shit or what? What's
so.
up?
But anything else you want to talk about before we get into the game?
My hair is blue and purple.
It's awesome.
I
That's
bought a
good
new
hair.
cell phone finally.
Good hair.
Random,
Thanks,
how did you
Gaston.
do that without,
I'm an excellent ventriloquist.
I can blow my nose without ever needing to.
I can play the nose trumpet as well.
Yep, that's how it goes. All right, let's go ahead and roll the intro, and then we'll get back to playing some D&D. Peter Dinklage.
Anytime I hear that song, I think of The Legend of Zelda. It sounds like the Song of Storms.
I can kind of see it.
Alrighty
Who was
then.
that? Was that you, Curdy?
Left, right, next to like a long road, and yeah, the young
And people don't
guys
care.
like to use the scooters and just
Scooters.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really
Vroom
like
vroom.
yeah, dirt bikes and scooters and whatever.
Yeah. I feel it. All right. So, welcome back, everybody. We're going to play some D&D. In our last adventure and the Redemption of Alora campaign, our band of intrepid characters are still on the last dawn, and they encountered another ship which tried to raid them unsuccessfully. But in the process,
Very
your
unsuccessfully.
Captain Benmar was felled, and he is now recovering inside his quarters.
I'm still sick.
It's been about 2 weeks worth of travel. He hasn't been able to regain. Benmar hasn't been able to regain much of his faculties, and so right now, the first mate, Bird, Byrrd, has taken over command of the ship and has been keeping the ship running and on course. You don't see much of Thoramir, who is the dwarf who's kind of taken care of, and so you haven't been able to get a scout out for any islands and stuff like that. And if you also remember, there was also a leak in the bottom of the ship, and that has been a source of concern, as every day they've been having to bring barrels of water out, more buckets of water each. Probably every other 2 or 3 days, there's another bucket of water that they have to get out overnight. So, with that, and you haven't been seeing much of Martha. Martha's been sleeping after this confrontation with the bandits.
I had
And-
Arthritis is acting up.
Our arthritis, yes. Shimi was unfortunate. Can't make it today. She's having too much fun in the forest or something. I don't know where she is.
She's in a park raiding a birthday party with bouncy houses now.
Oh yeah.
Nature child.
Nature, yes.
Out in
She's
the
one
wild.
with nature.
Out in the
Yeah.
wild.
Also,
Bouncy
I
house
wanna-
of tears.
one last thing I forgot to announce. So at Twitchin, Spencer is also getting married today.
Yes.
So go ahead and give him congrats over there. It's at Twitchin with an extra H at the end, I believe.
And
if
an
I
I,
remember.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, TWIITCHHIN.
Spencer.
Spencer. Yes.
Fin-chan.
So go ahead and give him a congratulations. I think it's starting. He actually lives pretty close to here. He's actually moving here, which is going to be really cool.
Oh.
I have
But
a
yeah.
question.
Answer.
Wasn't it because of my sickness every day I got weaker and weaker?
Yes, and that's where we'll start off this thing. We'll need you to make 3 Constitution rolls. Constitution saving throws.
Alrighty. Yeah. Because I remember saying before I left on my great adventure,
Mhm.
things got really bad, then cut the arm. Is how I basically put it down. So that's 1.
Okay.
That's 2. And there's 3.
Okay. So in the first week, your arm deteriorated very badly. However, you've gotten used to using your other hand, and so now you've been practicing with some of the other people on board. The bird has been having some of the crew teach some of the other what do you call them? Passengers. Sorry. How to fight. And you've been a part of that group. And so every 2 or 3 days on the deck of the ship, they're taught the basics of swordsmanship, something you already know. But however, you have been using your other hand. And so it comes down to it, to where in the past week, it has gotten to a point where you no longer feel your arm and you have no control over it.
Alright.
And right now it's just kind of in a sling. So do with that what you will. This is the morning of the 3rd week. No. Morning of the 4th week of your travel at sea. This is the Sunday morning.
Alright.
So you awake on the deck of the ship. It's a very calm day. There's not much, the ocean rocks you back and forth, as it has been. What would you guys like to do?
How's El Prisoner
I can't see
doing?
the boat.
Hmm?
I can't see the boat.
Yeah, we're just on the beach right now, looking at our characters'
Intro.
avatar pictures.
There you
we
go.
What was I going to say? How's our prisoner doing?
The prisoner has been confined to their quarters,
Right.
and hasn't been much going on with that.
Okay.
With the lack of alcohol that Bartholomew has been getting and the lack of his instruments,
Mhm.
Bartholomew is kind of just staring out, laying on the deck of the ship, staring at the sun, just
Yeah.
saying, why,
Enoch, what you been up to?
Would I have been let by Benmar to help tend to his wounds as the cleric?
Yeah, you've been in there, but your capacity for healing hasn't been much but to curb and prevent his death, basically.
Oh, great.
It's more have been like, there's been points where you've had to use your connection with your god to, restart his heart.
Gotcha.
But it's been more of, he's been on death's door for the past 2
You're a
weeks.
walking defibrillator, basically.
Clear.
Celia, what you been up to?
I don't know, actually. That seems just. Well. Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought I'm the one that's like, I don't know.
Yeah. 2 weeks. Not well. Just minding my own business, I guess.
Minding your own business.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think what Gaston's gonna do is to his own quarters as he does, and gonna
Mhm.
check up on the wound,
Trying to read.
like his arm.
Mhm.
Just checking up on it where it's like spread to. Oh, Martha's in my room.
Damn.
Oh, I thought that.
You and Martha getting it on.
No thanks.
There you go.
In.
All right, Gaston, go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
All right. Yeah. He's just kind of checking like how far is it spread, and like.
Okay.
Alright, medicine. Boom.
Medicine.
Well.
It looks like it's up to your shoulder now, up to about right here. No, little past your elbow,
Okay.
and that's pretty much it right now.
Well, let's do the right thing to do in D&D, and what I've been doing so much in my other games that I've played when I was in
Mhm.
Quebec with some of my friends. And let's roll to see what Gaston's decisions
Ooh.
gonna be.
Oh, hey.
Whoopsies. All right, I hit something there, so I'm gonna roll again. All right, yeah, he wants to cut it off. He's like
Okay.
looking at it,
So,
and he's just saying to himself, like, it's basically a bunch of dead flesh just hooked up to me by a bunch of tendons. Like, it's not gonna work for me anymore.
okay.
Slowing Gaston down. So that he's made his decision to himself. So he's gonna go see his boy Enoch later on.
Okay.
A little chat with him.
Bartholomew is still lying there. Why?
Wine.
Why?
Wine. Not why. Wine.
Oh, wine. Okay.
Well.
Celia, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Me?
Celia.
Oh, Celia.
Carnage.
That-
Damn.
He's
That's
so
so funny.
perceptive.
Been seeing shit for days.
Wait, I got this.
There you go, Carnage.
Enoch, what are you doing? Hold on, I'm messaging something to Celia.
I am going to head up to Bird and just ask him if there's anything I can do to assist around. Seeing as I'm only able to curb some of Benmar's ailments, tend to him and then just help wherever I can in the meantime.
Okay. So going into Benmar's room, as you have in the past couple of weeks, you see Thormir is just kind of taking a wet rag and wiping away the sweat off of Benmar's head. And looking at the wound, go ahead and roll a medicine check. All right. It looks like the wound has actually been healing up fairly well. Right now, it just seems like infection that has been mostly the issue. The wound itself doesn't look infected, but something Benmar has kind of kept him in this comatose-like state.
Okay.
It's something you've seen in your experience as a battle medic.
Mm-hmm.
And it usually is about 3-4 weeks of just solid bed rest before they're viable in combat again.
Okay.
Yeah. As you close up the wound, as you put new dressings on the wound and say a quick prayer, all of a sudden a hand shoots up and grabs your chest. Benmar's hand. He looks at you, eyes wide. You see there's tendrils of red in his eyes, bloodshot eyes. He looks at you, says, "Where am I?"
You're in your cabins, Benbar. Are you? How? You should be sleeping right now. What are you doing awake?
Beware. Beware their eyes.
Beware the Batman.
He just says, beware their eyes. There. And with that, you see his arms shake and his eyes close, and then you see his body start physically shaking.
Like convulsing?
Like convulsing. And he starts shaking in the bed. Thormir drops the bucket, water everywhere, holding down Benmar's legs, trying to keep him from tumbling over onto the side of the bed.
All right, first things first. Thormir, do not hold him down, only keep him in the bed. If you try to restrain his limbs, he could possibly break one.
So, all right. And he kind of like moves his hands up to his waist.
Okay, and I'm going to do likewise on the other side to just try and make a bumper. I'm going to try and keep his head on top of a pillow at all times to keep him from slamming it into anything.
Okay. Well, luckily it's a nice bed, and it has padded on the back to prevent his head from hitting that. So, holding him down, go ahead and roll me another medicine check. Hey, nice. Is that a natural 20, or is that... No, it's 15. Dang, you have a +5 to medicine? Damn.
Yeah, right.
Hold on. I'm also finishing up.
Oh.
Okay. With that, his seizure stops, but as you go to open up his eyelids to check to see if they're responsive, it's just his pupils aren't there. It seems he's back to whatever comatose state that he was in. And as to what he says, it's a mystery.
All right. I'm going to look to Thormir and just kind of raise him a questioning eyebrow and just like, have you any idea what that was?
This is the first time he stirred in 2 weeks.
You sound Brooklyn. Hey, it isn't the first time he's stirred in 2 weeks.
It was the first time.
Come to me on the days of my father's wedding. Whatever. My daughter's
wedding.
Shut up. I'm tired.
Come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding.
You disrespect me.
Looking for a favor.
I just watched Zootopia. They had like the little rat godfather. It was amazing.
Oh, I want to see that.
And guess what? His daughter was Snooky, a Snooky rat. Yeah.
Angie, all I can think about is Snooky, Snooky, Snooky.
What's that from again?
That was Brandon in Guild of Fools, or not Guild of Fools.
Oh,
And Who's Jess?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you ever? Do you know what he might have been referring to? The rise? The rise of what?
Go ahead. He's like, I think he said their eyes. Like eyes.
Oh, their eyes?
Yeah, your job profession.
Oh.
Yes.
All right, so go ahead and roll a what?
Oh, no. He just said, I forget that.
Okay. All right. Their eyes.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm just baffled. Is it? All right, is it really supposed to be their eyes, or did I hear the rise?
No, their eyes.
Okay.
I must have misspoke.
Okay. Well, then I'll
Watch,
look at him.
watch for their eyes. That's what he said.
Watch for their eyes. Again, I'm going to look at him and be like, what could that mean, their eyes?
And he's just like still Thormir is like, I don't know, and he's like still holding down Benmar.
Holding him down even though his seizure stopped.
Yeah.
Dwarf, you can let him go now. I think he's okay.
He's like, you know what? You deal with it. And he like stomps out the door as since apparently you're the one who's more qualified than he is.
Thormir, get Orfina for me on your way.
Yeah. Yes, he does, as he leaves.
Okay. Hey, Drewby, thanks for following.
What's up, Drewby? Okay.
All right. So, I'm just going to be tending to Benmar while waiting for Orfina to come in.
Okay.
Wait, who was the captain again?
Benmar.
Denmark.
Well, the new captain or whatever.
Oh,
Bird.
Bird is at the helm right now.
You're
A bird.
right next to him.
Bird.
Oh,
You're literally sitting next to him.
oh,
Yeah,
because he doesn't have a name. I
he's
didn't
tending the wheel right now.
know. Okay.
Bird.
Okay. Enoch, you wait there for a moment.
Wow.
Another moment passes.
I'm making my way upstairs.
Okay. As you make your way upstairs, you see right at the edge of the steps is Bartholomew just
Prostrate on the ground, just.
Gaston's just gonna be like, I got shit to do, like to himself, and just kind of step over Bartholomew.
Thank you,
As
Kearney.
He's gotten used to it now. He's just kind of like, eh.
I'm not halfling, so you literally could just take one step without even
Yeah.
yeah, it's just a normal step.
just a normal step over me.
Gaston's a pretty big man as well, so he's just kind of like ignoring Bartholomew as he's learned to do.
At least he's not singing anymore.
Yep. Took
Alright.
care of that.
So heading to the captain's quarters, Gaston.
Yep. Looking for
Okay.
his bro Enoch.
All right. As you enter in there, you see Enoch doing what?
Just
Magic.
tending. Yes, doing magic. I've got my pants out and.
Put away your magic wand.
No, I'm tending to Benmar. I picked up the bucket of water and just keep with what little water was left in it, still kind of tending to his fever.
Yeah.
Trying to keep it down.
All right.
And as Gaston walks in, I just kind of look at him over my shoulder and nod.
All right. I just kind of take a look at Benmar and I ask, how's he holding up?
I pause for a moment, considering whether I should mention what just happened or not. You want to know something weird, Gaston?
Sure.
So, moments ago, Thormir and I were in here, and Benmar woke up. And I want you to know that's weird because he should be comatose for at least another few weeks before he's really able to come to. His arm shot up, grabbed my shirt, and he just kept repeating, "Their eyes.
Their eyes.
Their eyes."
Whose eyes?
It's a good question.
Would it be like the eyes of the prisoner? Do they have something special about them? Would it be? What would it be?
My friend, I'm not sure. That's a good guess, though. Perhaps those were the last eyes that he saw, and maybe he saw something in them.
Who knows? Maybe Bartholomew's cursed. I don't know. Maybe it's finally giving Gaston a reason to kill Bartholomew.
You know what? You know what? I think you're right. We should probably toss him overboard.
Again.
Without a rope this time. No leash.
Oh.
Just put
Anyhow,
him back in his boat.
After Gaston's done joking, as he does, kind of looks at Enoch seriously and says, I have a favor to ask of you.
Oh? Go ahead.
I need you to help me amputate my arm.
I just kind of stare at him, shocked for a moment. Not like really shocked, but just kind of like surprised.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
And
Oh.
and what brought this sudden craving?
Craving?
I
man,
crave death.
I need to cut my arm off,
Are you one of the
I guess.
masochists?
one of them masochists. No, Gaston's just kind of goes and says, well, after these past few weeks, before the beginning of this week, I could still potentially feel my arm. I still had hope for it, but after taking a look at it today, I can't even feel it. I can't even move it. It's literally just a hindrance in the way. And I'm kind of like poking at like the spot, like on my arm. I'm like, I can feel like right about there. Like he's pointing at like right below Was it below the elbow or above the elbow?
It's a little bit above the elbow. It's like halfway. So it's like right
He's like
there.
Pointing there.
You know,
Like right there. And he's
flex.
just like, I can still feel above that, but no, I'm not going to flex. And I'm like, but I can't feel anything below. So I kind of want to cut from. Because Gaston's thinking, like, I'd still like to keep my elbow, but I'd want to cut the bad. Like, this is basically rotting meat hanging off of me at this point.
Let
me get rid of it.
Let me see your arm. Come here.
All right.
Go ahead and roll a medicine check.
Kind of like tosses it over to you because I can't.
Well, you can still lift it. You just
Yeah.
he takes it. Looking at it, Enoch, it looks like his entire hand is non-responsive. You try poking it and try like pinching it in a way at some of the nerves to where it'll naturally hurt, but it'll also like cause his fingers to flex, and there's no response.
Okay.
You try to feel for his no, not artery. His right arm. No, yeah, it wouldn't work. You try to feel for a pulse in his wrist, and there's none there. It's your right arm. Yeah, that's why you're using your left arm now for fighting.
Oh, that's why. Well, my Gaston was always left-handed, so.
Fine, it's your left hand. I remember it was whatever main hand. It forces you to be ambidextrous.
All right,
Sorry.
that's cool. Right, Gaston's left arm is fucked. We'll go with that.
Just
Yeah, but you
shoving off the wrong arm.
Oh,
Oh,
All right, we vacated the right arm.
It's your left arm.
and then it's no arms. But you try to feel for a pulse, and there's none there.
Okay.
It seems like that arm's totally dead. And the skin itself seems to be like rotting away. It seems like daily bathing is needed to even like keep it at a manageable level. But as you feel up his arm, you do feel some pulse going.
Okay. How far up?
It's right around here.
Right at the elbow.
Yeah, right at the elbow. Do you think possibly if you were to do this surgery that you could probably cut there and still keep his forearm, or no, his arm right there?
Well, like that's what Gaston asked next. Is like you're smarter medically than I would ever be. So, like, where do you think I could cut this, and then what could I keep? Basically, is what Gaston is asking.
And I would be able to tell that.
Say it again.
He wants to know where he can cut to keep like most of his arm, like because he wants to try and keep the
Probably
elbow.
right about there.
Right at the elbow.
Which is
You wouldn't have like bye all that.
So it'd still be like a bend, but not.
There's no
nothing
bend.
hanging about.
There'd be no
so
bend.
like,
It would just be a stub.
Literally
Yeah,
there.
it'd be a stub. Yes.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, my friend, but you'd basically just have from about here and up. And I kind of like grab his arm and like point where and.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot less than I thought, but better than nothing, I guess. Better than losing the entire arm. Well, how soon can you do this surgery?
Well, as soon as I can get someone to take care of Benmar for the time being, I can hop right to it.
Well, who could take care of him?
Here at the door.
Knock, knock.
All right. I come in.
As you see, Thormir leads in Orfina. And she says, "You called for me?"
Ah, the dwarf actually got you. I thought he got lost. Yes,
Kinda
Orfina. I have one thing to inform you of and a favor to ask of you.
Okay.
So I quickly fill her in on the incident with Benmar.
Yes, you did.
Wink. Relaying to her the nature, describing like the way his face looked, his eyes, and then also what he had said to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I ask her, would any of this mean anything to you? Do you have any idea what he might say? You, Bird, and Thoromir are the only ones who have really spent much time with Benmar.
As far as I know, it seems like ramblings of a madman. One who's...
That's nice.
It means nothing to me.
Well, I've got this sinking feeling, pun intended. We should keep an eye on everyone else's eyes.
Took you that long, huh?
And she says, well, that'd be kind of... what are we looking for?
Anything out of the ordinary. I don't even know what we faced back on Alora, but I cannot even imagine what sort of atrocities could possibly ail us. Maybe there was a disease that followed us, or...
As she looks, she's like, clearly, as she sees Gaston's arm on the table.
Just like hanging just hanging there. I kind of explain my point of view. Maybe the prisoner has something to do with his warning. Maybe we should keep an eye on her and her eyes, especially seeing like what's going on. Because she was the one that injured not Gaston, Benmar.
Yeah.
So
she's like, I will have one of the crew members interrogate her.
Get to.
Get to.
Okay.
Considering
And I
she
trust
beat the shit out of 4 of us. Yeah.
And
Get to.
I trust that you will not be how shall we say, opposed to any means necessary.
So long as she stays alive and you won't need my direct intervention, I suppose that will be fine.
I'd like to assist to the interrogation.
She looks at your arm and looks at you.
I'm not saying interrogate her myself, but I'd like to at least be in the corner, making sure nothing goes overboard. Kind of staring at her seriously.
Sounds okay. I agree with this. All right.
But first,
Well, I shall.
But first, gotta do something first.
Which brings up the favor I need of you. Could you take care of Benmar for, say, an hour?
Of course. Yes.
Cool, Yummy.
Right now the winds are with us, so my skills are not needed. So I will do my best.
Thank you. And if he happens to awake again, send forth for me as soon as you possibly can.
Of
Or
course.
anybody.
But we should really inform Bird as well.
All right. I will go do that. You take care of Benmar and Gaston. Where would you like to meet?
Yeah, where would be the cleanest place to do this? I don't think that the crew would want to see that right up on the open deck.
That's fine.
I wouldn't really want to do it somewhere where it would be like a horrible
Kitchen.
mess to clean up.
Well,
Let's not do it in the kitchen.
Enoch, also keep in mind that this is a rocking boat at sea.
Yes.
I don't think
Yeah.
surgery at sea would do very well.
We've
with
done
your
worse things.
expertise,
How far away
Well,
from land are we?
Gaston doesn't have a whole lot to lose at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
But maybe we can ask Bird where the nearest land is, so we can just land for literally
We
an
can see
hour
about
and just
that.
be like, chop.
In the meantime, head to your quarters and I'll meet you down there in a little bit.
Cool. So I go back down and start reading.
Finally.
Okay.
Well, you've actually been getting through that. Go ahead and in your skills, go ahead and put in, if you don't already have it, knowledge nature.
Oh man.
You are
So-
proficient with nature,
Oh yeah. Reading so
and all
many
that
books.
entails with farming and keeping an eye out for the land for.
That dramatic
So-
pause, though.
What?
Froze,
You
man,
froze.
froze.
Oh, I did. Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't mean.
You froze right at 4, and it was just like 4. Pause. You were just staring at the camera. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
So I'm
All right.
proficient.
Cool.
Because I've been reading like a
Enoch,
bunch of
we're-
books over the weeks, yeah.
Yeah. And it's more theory about like these are very
Nature.
practical books for setting up a colony.
Yeah.
Okay?
I've been reading a lot about
All
sailing,
right.
but I'm getting it. So go on.
Enoch, what are you doing?
I'm gonna head up to Bird.
Okay.
My good friend.
As you
Bird.
do, you see Celia pondering, looking at something in the distance.
Yep. Okay, as I see Enoch come up the stairs, I like not shouting but just saying, I see an island in the distance.
An island. Oh well.
An island.
What a stroke of luck.
Over there. Oh, well, yeah.
As you point off to the port side, you do and see Enoch. Go ahead and roll with advantage. As Celia's trying to point at it. Roll perception with advantage. A natural 20. Very cool. You see off in the distance a tall mountain
Guys, I'm so
surrounded
sorry. These are all my good rolls.
by junk, and it seems off to the right a crude stone bricked tower with some kind of light or fire coming off the top.
A lighthouse. Perhaps?
Bartholomew gets excited seeing that there's something other than this boat.
Yeah, you hear Celia point this out, and you look as well, Bartholomew. You also see this approaching island with a giant mountain, probably about a good 300 feet tall. Yeah, and a tower to the right of it, on a little side portion of the island, about I would say 80 feet to 100 feet tall, from what you can guess right now, and a jungle surrounding that.
Now, is the tower in the jungle or on the cliff face?
It's not near the mountain. It's on the like a separate portion.
Okay, but it's like in the
Of the
middle of the
island.
island.
Yes.
Oh, great. Well, Bird, have you seen this? Do you see this?
Well,
Can go.
random
I
died.
think we
It's
lost
a-
Give
Random.
it a second.
He turned
No,
off
I'm
his
here.
video.
Okay.
You can't
I'm
die.
I can still hear you. I can still see you.
Okay.
He sees us.
I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. Get it?
No.
Okay.
Go on.
Their eyes,
saying.
remember? Their eyes.
Well, that's what you were. warned about.
Oh.
Can everyone still hear me before I continue?
Yes.
Okay.
Just not see you.
Bird looks off and says,
Angie, you there? I think we lost
"No,
Angie.
she's not there."
Angie did.
Bye, Angie. We'll see you once she gets back. It's nice to get back.
It's nice to get back into this. I've missed you guys.
Get down on
I
it.
have it. I'm just kidding.
Well, random salad.
Yeah, random. What the fuck?
What do you mean it's my fault?
I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, we'll wait for Angie to get back.
Apparently, everyone's suffering some sort of internet trouble.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
The interwebs, they're
Bruce is having
clogged
trouble.
out through Snapchat.
Drewby's having trouble. Hey, Anza, how is it for you? Angie's cursing. I think she might have lost internet.
I don't
Yeah.
have trouble.
I don't either.
You did that
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
for me, yeah.
TWC outage.
What's
Random.
What's
I have a
TWC?
question.
Oh, Time Warner.
What's the question?
Maybe a little late, but why is there 2 numbers in the checks? I've never understood that. Like
And
Two
20.
numbers?
Yeah.
in
why
the
is there
roll?
80 and the 20, yeah, for example.
Okay, so in this game, you roll a d20, add whatever modifiers to see what happens, right? So if you hover your mouse over it, you'll see it says rolling 1d20 plus whatever. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, you do that twice in case you have advantage or disadvantage. If you have advantage, you take the higher of the 2 numbers. If you have disadvantage, you take the lower of the two numbers. Okay? But however, if you don't have anything, you just take whatever the first number is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll
fifth
just
edition.
be
Sorry, go ahead.
just little minute changes in the battle or something like that would give you an upper hand in whatever. So let's say you're fighting someone and I say roll with advantage. We just take whatever the higher numbers when it rolls.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Just always wondered why those two numbers. Okay.
Oh God.
Hey, Solid Kearney, how's the
It's-
stream on your end?
I
That's shimmy.
can't watch it, so I have to pause.
I think
Uh,
it's frozen for me right now. Let's just reload it quick sec.
let me see. It's buffering. No, it's good for me.
It's all Shimmy's wonderful. Yeah, I'm having internet issues as well.